All right, and we're back on the Mana Symbol channel with a little spin on a deck I played previously using some new cards from Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, available now on Magic the Gathering Online. So we're playing Portable Hole. This is 1 white mana for an artifact. When it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls with mana value 2 or less until Portable Hole leaves the battlefield. So we've got a very cheap removal sort of O-ring effect, which we can buy back with Emry, which adds to our artifact synergies. Other than that, we're playing an Urza Saga, Stoneforge Mystic, Urza deck with no combo out here. Now, it's possible that that would be better than what we're doing here, but I had a lot of fun playing this last time that we did it, so I'm excited to give it another try. The biggest change is swapping the portable holes for what we normally had, or what we previously had as Dispatch. So Dispatch, of course, is in the sideboard. We have a couple copies here. It says tap target creature or Metalcraft, exile that creature. We've also done some work with the mana base in order to get Dakkon in here. Dakkon Shadowslayer is white, blue, black for a Planeswalker which has 0 loyalty? No. When it enters the battlefield, you get a number of loyalty counters on him equal to the number of lands you control. It's because he's got the Black Blade. And then he's got a removal mode where you exile target creature. He's got a surveil mode for +1. And then he's got -6, put an artifact from your hand or graveyard onto the battlefield. So yeah, this is where we're at on this. We've got a little toolbox package with the Urza Saga with Aether Spellbomb, Pithing Needle, Shadowspear, and Springleaf Drum. And we've got some Thought Monitors in Urza. So hopefully compared to the previous version I played, we're not going to get stuck as often with uncastable Thought Monitors or Urzas. I cut down on the number of fast lands. So we've got these Hengegate Pathways in here, which I'm hoping are going to be useful. And one thing to keep an eye on is, do we have enough black sources to support Dakkon? I believe we do. I've got 1 Concealed Courtyard, 4 Glimmervoid, 4 Spires, and 1 Mistvault Bridge, as well as the Springleaf Drum we could tutor. So hopefully that'll work out. And then we've got the Ethersworn Canonist in the sideboard, Metallic Rebuke, Teferi, Dispatch, all sorts of nonsense. So let's see if we can get away with this deck in a modern league. We just 4-1'd with black-green food, so, and that was a good time. Okay, so as people were asking about Portable Hole, is it the old template or the new template? It's the new template. Vashetso said they still print cards with the old template. They did make Skyclave Apparition, but there's a reason why, is that it doesn't just return the card. It's a separate event entirely. So it's I don't know if you could do that with the new template. But it's not the same effect. So, okay, we're against Untilted MTG. All right, looking good so far. As long as my turn 1 Esper Sentinel doesn't die, we're in great shape with this hand. Even if it does, we're not totally up a creek. Against Magus of the Moon's polar opposite? No. Untilted would be the opposite of Raging Tilt Monster, who is a challenge competitor. I feel like Raging Tilt Monster and Magus of the Moon are probably friends. It just feels like they would be. I'm going to try doing a local recording here to see how it taxes my system. So it looks like Titan, not the best opener against Titan. Maybe they'll have turn 2 Explore or something that'll help me out. Give me another card to work with here. Ghost Quarter. My Saga is already sad. Hey, it's that thing I said was going to happen. What did you change in Jund? It was Trophy over Decay and Terminate and 2 pushes on the side. That sounds correct. Play an Amulet. Do it. Oh, So I'll play Mistgate here into Emry. Bonk him for 1. We did mill over Mishra's Bauble, so that's nice. I think Portable Hole is better than Prismatic Ending in a lot of vintage decks. Could be. Are you willing to pay for that Abundant Harvest opponent? They're not. They don't give a shit. Yikes. Oh yeah, I still brew with Jiggy all the time. I mean, that's always been the shape of the channel, Mad Cow. We bounce all over the place with this channel. It's not all brews. It's not all mainstream decks. It's just a little of everything. And I don't brew like, let's say, Aspiring Spike, where he's usually very reluctant to add any bad cards to his deck. Oh no, I will add all the bad. Did they bog me? No, I opened my graveyard, or my graveyard. It's over here. I was like, wait, what happened? All right, so we can at least get rid of this. But otherwise, feeling some fear here. All right, so Saga.
Okay, throw in the hole.
And then we get Bauble, and hopefully we don't die. Kind of want to see Bant, Urza, Thopter with Shardless, Portable Hole, and Sentinel. I don't know why you want to play Shardless in that deck. I mean, I guess I understand why, but I don't think you should play Shardless Agent in that deck. Obviously, you could choose to. Let's just shoot this off now. Azusa. That's really bad. Yeah, also, Demi-Lich looks good. I don't know if it is good, but, like, Demi-Lich looks good. But, like, I'm just saying I'm willing to throw a lot of bad cards into a deck to try to maximize a medium to bad card. Whereas, like, Spike's usually the kind of person I feel like just takes, like, a deck that is, like, exceptional and then just throws in a couple of other cards. Like, whatever the bad card of the day is. Which is a way to brew successfully. But it's not as wild. Okay. They have a Azusa, they have a Titan, but they'll have to pay for the... They got Dryad? Oh, that's terrifying. They have Dryad and Azusa here. So if they have Valakut, we're going to get eaten alive. Of course they do. How could they not? How many triggers can they get this turn? Like 3, 4? But I can kill the Dryad, so maybe we end up being okay here. Neither of those were bounce lands, so maybe some saving grace. They've got one more land drop, though, don't they? Oh, God. They just choose land? Non-land. They got a Titan? No way. Come on. What? Oh, man. I think Portable Hole does add a lot to this deck. It's just being a little lackluster in this game. So I don't think that... So we could play Urza, but then I can't do too much else. So we definitely got to get rid of the Dryad, and then I think we have a Stay of Execution on the Titan. Yeah, Urza would be great if he could make all the colors for sure right now. But he can't, so. Do they want to Ghost Quarter themselves to get a Valakut trigger right now? I assume is the conundrum. Galazeth Prismari. Yeah! Bam, bam. Chicka bam. Do, do. So, let's needle their Ghost Quarter, I guess. Doesn't feel great, but I think that's where we're at. Top card is... Would it give them a trigger? Would it put them down to 5 lands? No. They sack the Ghost Quarter on their own land, and then they get a land, and that land would trigger, right? In my effort to put enough lands in this deck that I didn't get screwed again like we used to do, I may have gone too far. Okay. Get that F6 value. Yeah. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, were they... What? I thought they had 6 lands. Oh, right, because that puts them down 2. Yeah. You're probably correct. Good call. Good call. They couldn't do the thing that I said, which is probably part of the reason why they didn't. So Spellbomb sets them back the Titan, which means I probably should have Pithing Needled Teleria. At this point, I kind of want to get Shadowspear and just try to beat the Titan with my constructs. Oh, but they've got Amulet coming in. So I need the Spellbomb. And it's probably still not going to be good enough, but I think I need the Spellbomb here. If we were playing a more controlling setup with Cryptic Command or Archmage's Charm or anything of that nature, we'd be in a really good spot here, but we are not. So, time to muddle through, I suppose. I guess Sentinel's not a bad play here, but I could play the one from my hand, so let's do that instead. So, Bauble. Sentinel. Beaskull. And then actually at this point... Oh man, I probably should have played the Saga this turn. I bet I could have. Anyway, I have the Spellbomb looping. And if we can find Maul of the Skyclaves, we actually get in a good spot really quickly. Is Cobrew a good card at this exact moment in time? I do not think so. My instinct is no. Brutality is good against burn, bad against prowess. So generally, I don't think so. So we can let them resolve their Primeval Titan lands here. And depending on what we get, we choose what we'll Spellbomb. We might be Spellbombing Azusa to deny them 1,000,000 land drops. But we'll see. And they could still do it, but it costs them 3 on the front end. So they probably won't also be able to get a Dryad and or a second Titan as easily. So if I bounce this now, they go green 1, 2, and then they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but they won't have enough mana to also cast the Titan, I don't think. That's the dream. They could get Dryad, which would probably be really, really bad for me. But at least we got a shot with this. Oh, maybe they're going to have too much anyway. They just get the second Titan and then haste one of them. We'll see. I have no more input on this turn. I'll be right back. I just have to shut off the AC. Did they kill me yet? Okay, they got their summoners packed. Yes, and? Where are you going with this, opponent? We found one of them new Titan players. I know, because I'm not dead yet. Opponent just said, misplay on my part here lost me the game. I'm not sure? Question mark? They're not dead yet. Did they not bounce a bounce land? Also, did they burn off all that mana? Okay, they Teleria Wested for the Pact. Oh, and they played the Azusa. But they didn't, yeah, they didn't bounce the bounce land. Is Portable Hold broken? No. It's reasonable. So, my opponent seems to think that they've lost this game, and I don't think they've lost it. But, I mean, I'd sleeve it up. I wouldn't look the other way at this deck at 2 a.m. and the bar was shutting down. That's a good draw. So, Titan in hand. So we go ending the amulet. Bounce this Titan. Then they could play a Titan. Or they can get Dryad. My draw is too good. Sorry. I apologize. I love voices. I love voices, voice actors, all that nonsense. I could play the second Emry and try to mill over the Maul. But I think that's probably kind of crazy. Although I have infinite mana, right? I maybe should have gone for it. Ending Titan. That's the play. Now you're thinking with portals. Colorless is a color. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so we get rid of that. Just need the purple mana. Yeah. Well, again, in Unworld, Hazel and brown are colors. And I think there's one more. So I think I just suit up this construct, right? No, not that one. Hold on. No, not that one. I don't know how good this deck is, but it's definitely sweet. Swing for 12. Hoyo! Blocking with the 1/1. Deal. So I can still crack the Spellbomb, and yeah, let's just play the second Emry. Who knows? Maybe it'll be relevant. Keep that one. Let's see if we mill the Maul. Maul the mill. No, just Thought Monitor. Thought Monitor's a great mill. And like, it's turn 6. Look at our board, right? Feels Titan should be a heavy favorite in the matchup. I feel like that statement could just apply to Modern. And the Titan player feeling absolutely confident here. Whole Pog. Need one more artifact to get the construct out of Quadruple Valakut. Couldn't they just blow up an artifact first? I guess that would still require 5 triggers, so fair enough. Fair enough. You're right. Oh, they have a pact in hand, right? Almost like Titan's a really good card. It's all right. Seems all right. Not sure. Jury's out. Having 9 prismatic endings seems sweet. I think we're playing 7. I think we've got 3 actual prismatic endings, 4 portable holes, but those numbers may change. I just, in some of the low resource games before, it's, so they get Dryad. That's not surprising. So, yeah. Man, this could go bad in a bunch of different ways. Where's this go? Upstairs? Are you crazy? Do they not understand what? So we let them go to combat, we bounce their Titan and hope they can't replay it. Although then I guess they'll replay it next turn and get... Oh, no! Oh, this is fine, though. We just bounce the Dryad. I mean, it's not fine, but we can play through. Yeah, this is messed up. So I'll let them get their lands, maybe hang themselves a little bit. If I had played the Saga the extra turn before, I could get to my Shadowspear. Triple Valakut, Jesus. That's a lot of triggers. Yikes. No, that's a lot of triggers. Get out of here, you nude Dryad bastard. Are you even a Dryad? I don't think so. You just look like a nymph. Oh. Oh! Alright. Feed me the Titan. Do it. Do it. Intervening if clauses strike back. I think for me it's intervening if clauses strike again. Ooh, intervening if clauses strike again. You hate to see it. Yeah, Choke and Boil are definitely really fun. All Nymphos get out. All right. Oh, wow. They're coming in, huh? All right. Sacrificial Titan, I guess. It's a good quote, Shauna. It's a good quote. They got Saga and Growth Chamber. Interesting choices. So I'm going to 37 here. Also, my opponent's basically going to time out in game 1. And I'm going to take the win, but I'm not going to be proud about it. But I'm going to take the win. Because it's against Titan. And everyone who came in from F Paulus, just let me tell you something. There's another side to every story, and you don't always get to see the faces of agony of Fran's opponents, and I'm one of them. Surprised they didn't get Bog. Yeah. Yes, it's a construct with a Batterskull. It's doing good work. Doing good work. Stoneforge gets me jumpy sword. I think opponent's new to Titan. I don't. There's no doubt in my mind. So let's see if we can kill them. Let's play Thought Monitor. Adds an artifact plus draws me 2 cards. They should be dead here. I think they're dead. Stoneforge. Fran was the good guy today playing Titania. Yeah, sure. I'm not saying Fran is always a bad guy. I'm just saying Titan is something else. Get the Maul. And then, do I have a land drop? I do. Okay, good. Snap on. It's the new Maul of the Skyclaves. Just snap it on. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Throw in the hole. It's actually, this is just to up my artifact count. Looking lethal. Yeah, he's an exceptional Titan player. I've played a little bit of Titan to understand it better and try to be able to play through against it more often. Okay, so Dispatch is good. I don't like Engineered Explosives here, and I don't love Metallic Rebuke. Would this have been a win if Fran was the opponent? I don't think so. My instinct is no. I think I cut one hole just because it's not good against most of their creatures, which are dangerous. Ending is fine-ish. Dispatch is actually good. Yeah, this list is super sweet pie. I would love your feedback on it if we get to a point. Oh, Connorman's here. Hey, how's it going, Connor? Hope the world is just treating you the best right now. We just beat up a Titan player who's very slow. So I think they're kind of new to the deck, but that's okay. Yeah, it's a party in here, baby. I knew once I saw the tweet from Doomwake that he wasn't going live, I was like, Carpe diem. I do my best not to specifically run in the same slots as a lot of the other modern streamers. Needle might be poop. You're 100%. Well, no, it shuts off Teleria West. I like it. No, again, not stealing. He's not live. The people who love Devin will go back to him when he's live. You don't see an Asmo, though? I played it in the last league. Yeah, the haste land's important, too. Just go down like a Stoneforge here? Yeah, absolutely. Or no, we don't need 4 Esper Sentinels here. Seems okay. Oh, Canonist slows them down in a way that some of these other cards do not. Dakkon's not particularly good here either. So let's just like trim a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Stoneforge is probably better than Emry. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Sentinel's probably one of the worst cards here, right? Like just hands down. I don't even know if I want the Miser Sentinel. Yeah, we played this deck like the last week on Friday or the week before. Yeah, Pi, I'm not playing a Cauldron. I'm trying it out because the format is so... You like Rebuke? I don't know. I've been hurt so many times before. Yeah, I mean, it can, but then sometimes it's a really bad top deck, right? So, I'm just not sure. Okay, portable hole off the top. Ah, rats. Okay. That's fine. So, Spire, Springleaf, and then next turn, Stoneforge into Spellbomb. Stream's been popping off. Fran was gracious and raided me with his wonderful group of humans. So that's lovely. Oh, we got another shot at Prismatic Ending or hole off the top. Oh, no hole. Urza's good, though. Very good draw. So this thing. This thing. So what do I actually want here? Nettlecyst? Just a big boy? I think Nettlecyst is the best card. The Thickums. Or maybe Maul to team up with Urza's construct. No, Nettlecyst is also good with Thought Monitor. So the reason we're playing the exact setup of the... Yeah, and the thing the food deck has over this deck is the food deck is playing Cookbook and Oval Chase. So Nettlecyst gets super gigantic, like not close, and that's a big deal in that deck. Whereas this deck doesn't have the ability to do that. So that's the reason I went for the setup. We get accidentally hated out? Yeah, I mean, that's just the problem with all these decks right now, Connor, and I'm just willing to take it on the chin, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that is going to be a thing that happens to us, and I choose to be okay with that. So... So I think we dispatch the Dryad. Yeah, Hammer's great, man. If I wanted to be really competitive, I think the deck I would play right now is Hammer. So I can use Stoneforge to drop in the Nettlecyst, tap the Nettlecyst for dispatch, and still have Aether Spellbomb up. How's my artifact count? 1, 2, 3. It's just 3. So we're a little light for Thought Monitor. Get out of here. Well, I mean, the living weapons aren't the germs, right? The living weapons come with a germ. Like, the germ is like the pilot in the Batterskull. Oh, surprise, they have a Titan. Okay. Get your lands. Go ahead. So we're going to hold on to the Spellbomb because that means I get to play Urza and Thought Monitor next turn and bounce the Titan. I believe. Oh, we might be able to tempo them out here. Yeah. That's not the scariest set. You think the name Living Weapon implies they're the germ? Yeah, maybe it does, actually. I never thought about it enough. Thanks for the follow there, Pass Han Ripu? Pass Han Ripu. That's the best I can do with that name, and I apologize if it's offensively wrong. Yeah. I think you're probably right. You're probably right that's just like how they had to write it. So we play Urza. Artifact count is now 4. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3 for sure. Do I need to remove this? 1, 2. Oh, but I still get to use the Nettlecyst, so this works anyway. Thought monitor. Okay, that's big game next turn. So I can make white mana. And I still have a blocker, so let's use the Urza Prismatic Ending. You always imagine Thought Monitor going bzzz. No. I can show you the exact. I'll show you the exact dude. He's this guy.
Metal.
Where is he? That guy.
Sir, I am fluent in 6 million forms of communication. This signal is not...
This guy. We're just getting soundtrack. Epic soundtrack, but anyway, the sound effect was that.
It couldn't be one of those creatures.
Could be a speed.
That.
Sir.
Anyway. Yeah, the Imperial Scout Ride. Yeah, see, it is absolutely that guy, right? So, assuming I live this turn, can I go Stoneforge for Batterskull, drop in the Batterskull, equip the Maul? No. That's 2, 5, and 3. That's too much. Too much for one turn.
Compadres, it is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters
just follow their
before the
motto.
start
1,
of the rainy season.
2,
and
2,
remember,
1.
a shiny
12-21.
new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
A similar droid would also be featured in episode 1 if that was actually filmed. Huh. Yeah, there's no amulet. They had a map, which I endinged, which I think was a good idea, just sort of out of an abundance of caution. So, and at minimum on this turn cycle, I got to drop in Maul and crack them for a good chunk. Oh, actually, I might be able to kill them. So I'm going to have 5 artifacts in play, which means the construct with a Maul and a Nettlecyst is like a 12-12. And I've got the Thought Monitor, and I think I have enough on the ground to kill them. So we may just have them dead here. They get Amulet next turn off Saga. Okay. Initial thoughts on Portable Hall are pretty good. It's not great against Titans, so we shaved... Okay, that might be relevant. We did shave one in the matchup, but I don't feel super, bad about that. And it's also important to note that in this case, Maul of the Skyclaves is doing very little more than the card... Yeah, Hole's bad versus Prismatic Ending, but, I'm not super worried about it, I guess. Oh, I'm looking for the artifact that bad. 100%. This deck, the biggest flaw with this deck was getting into grindy matchups where my opponents sniped down my my early game artifacts, and I had to flail around just trying to live. Okay, so... If I equip this to the construct... Oh, this is getting one from the Urza Saga. That's cool. So that's going to be 9-9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We can also get Shadowspear off the Stoneforge, and that should make this lethal. So let's do it. I think I could also get Batterskull and potentially equip it, but... And then... let's do that. And then... white and 1. I don't need to be this efficient with my mana. Maybe it's a mistake. So this goes here. How's that lack of interaction treating you, opponent? Is it good? Are you having fun? Oh, I already had lethal here, right? Am I shutting myself off of doing anything by doing this? I don't think so. I don't know. Kill ya? 18 with lifelink? Do you have something horrible that blows me out? Nope. Got him. Was there a full art Shadowspear? I bought mine, if you remember it, I bought mine at the Trios event that me, Brian, and Paul top 8'd. Yeah, that was a good game. I mean, we got to see that against a mediocre Titan draw that we can win. Because what was that? Like, that was like, I played a turn 3 Urza. You want to see some Narset wheels? Well, you're going to have to send me a deck list for that, because I am no... Love it when the bad guys lose. Every Titan player hurt him and me. Alright, how's this hand? This is the first really bad Glimmervoid hand I've had. I'm going to ship that. It's just a little risky. It's not great, but we do have Dakkon on 3 if I ship the Saga. Thought Monitor's kind of a pre-mulligan, though. So let's ship the Monitor, and then just hope we're against something kind of slow and fair. Food? Rock. Okay. Womp womp. Bye, Dakkon. Slow and fair? Yeah, we might be okay here, actually. Portable Hole should be a rock star until it gets blowed up. That's a really good draw. Thanks, deck. I guess they play discard spells. I mean, they're going to discard the Emry if they have it. But... feels both weird and great, by the way, to have like a normal keyboard, computer keyboard now, and not be typing on a laptop keyboard. Oh, shit. Might be a lot more dead than I thought we would be. But at least I don't mind paying life here. Alright, Emry, mill the hole. Milled Esper Sentinel, Nettlecyst, and Pithing Needle. Well, Pithing Needle's not bad in the matchup. Need a whole squick? Yes, we do. Might just be dead right now. Looking... oh, they missed the Pendelhaven, but that probably just means I'm dead. Yep, just dead. Alright. All removal coming in here. And Teferi. So we've got a good sideboard. These guys. Last time we played against this deck and we like 2-0'd them. So I'm not generally worried about it. We just kind of pull down. Dakkon's actually not that good. Thought Monitor is fine. With the number of equipment I cut, probably just cut some Stoneforge. Probably don't need the Shadowspear. Am I comfortable with this? Yeah, I'm pretty happy about this. The curve's a lot lower. Why no explosives? This version of Infect, I don't... So explosives doesn't deal with Ink Moth, and we have to... Oh, we need 61, right? Yeah, quickly. We didn't have instant speed interaction. Actually, they just stripped out all of our interaction. We mulled, they were on the play, and we died. So, yeah. I think I like this setup. Needle's good. Springleaf Drum. Yeah, those are all good. Thought Monitors are good. Dispatch Canonist to Ferret. Yeah, okay, we're good here. This is actually close to the Jiggy original version. I just don't like explosives that much against Infect. I mean they're fine. Maybe they're just better than Stoneforge here. Yeah, you could talk me into that. Just keep one Miser's Stoneforge, or maybe just like grab the Dakkon back. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, we have a ton of removal, but it's not all instant speed, which is a concern. Tanglewire is not modern legal. Would be nice. Very nice for this deck. Would be. Oh, man. Not good enough. That's fine. That's one of our few mana sources that doesn't work in that situation. This is not good, but better. I'm pretty sure we're leading on Saga here, which I don't like doing, but I think in this situation it might be important. You'd mull to 5 looking for removal. The thing is, we have like 15 removal spells in our deck right now, and we have a Pathway and a Bauble, and they play discard. So my instinct is to go keep this, ship the Thought Monitor, and just try to be lucky. The only thing is, do I really want to have a 0 value Saga? Let me just go Spire, Bauble. Yeah, opponent's like, well, it's not necessarily full of discard, but like, I don't feel like going down another card is a good idea here. And again, we have like an absolute ton of removal. They're playing Elf? Oh no. Well, we got 2 shots here. I guess we didn't see any Hierarchs in the first game, but like that wasn't totally unexpected. Okay, that's a great draw. That's a great draw. It means I can't play Saga this turn, but that's good enough. Hello. Have you ever encountered such fear before, opponent? Fatal Push, Scale Up, Mutagenic Growth, Mutagenic Growth. Well, shit. I'm taking the non-lethal hit. I'm good. I'm good. Ethersworn is worth enough to me. Not close. Okay, so we either play Saga into Nettlecyst as the chump blocker. Yeah, I like that. Ballsy? Well, it's not. They couldn't kill me, right? Unless they had Fatal Push plus Mutagenic Growths, which I thought was unlikely enough that I wasn't going to play around it. You quad growthed a few weeks ago? I mean, it happens, but like... I'm not gonna say it doesn't happen. Like, sometimes you die there taking the totally reasonable choice that I did, but they needed a lot going on to get that. Yeah. No prismatic? No, this was way more efficient, Night of the Wind. And now I can remove the flyer, which is a big deal. Yeah, they had protection open, so that's the other. The reason I did what I did is I'm very, very experienced against Infect in particular, and so if you don't have to shove into their open mana, I recommend you do anything else. If you're not going to be killed by the hit you're about to take the hit. Like, again, you could get into more specific. Do you sideboard out Areo versus Jund? I don't know, dude. Do you? Do you? Would I? I don't know. Maybe. Dude, that's gonna die to my germ. Seems decent. Okay. This feels really over. Like, even if they have land threat here, which they don't. Wow. This is... Okay. So... I'm not sure. It depends on what you're bringing in, but Areo is not necessarily that bad against Jund. But, all right. So they have no. There's actually a couple of artifact infect creatures. There's Necropede and the Ichor Mirror. So there's at least two of them. I think I like Aether Spellbomb better than Pithing Needle here. Because if they had a Inkmoth, they would have played it. Yeah. I'm just... I try not to make decisions, Mir, without actually thinking about them. So while I had previously wanted to Needle Inkmoth, I think it was correct not to, given what has happened. If they have an Inkmoth off the top, that's problematic, but I'm also going to hit them really hard this turn and potentially put them on lethal next turn. So I'm not really afraid of the Inkmoth at all. Although if this is removal, I think I'd rather have the Sentinel. Blue-red, Areo, Narset, Urza, Saga Wheels. Jesus. Sounds like a legacy deck. Okay, this pause means this is almost definitely removal. Oh, it could be Vigor. Surgical my endings. Okay, you got three of them there. So it wasn't removal. We basically have them dead next turn. So, because what do I have? 12, 13, 14, 15, and they're going to be at 14. So, no, they're dead next turn anyway. They usually don't play any kind of haste infect threat, so this seems locked up. Jig, I think in the main deck of this archetype, you should be playing Stoneforge Mystic, but Canonist out of the sideboard has been hot fire a whole bunch of times. So, Canonist is definitely a card I can get behind sometimes. Yeah, so Stoneforge for Nettlecyst was really good. I like Nettlecyst a lot. Well, the thing for me is I just want to play as many things that are Karnstructs or Karnstruct adjacent as possible. I just freaking love these guys. I love these guys. Because in paper, I'm playing with the Howl's Moving Windmills. And I love those tokens so much. I really do. They're so good. They're so good. Cute and lovable. And smashy. Well, I would, Connor, but it's just I played a bunch of that card in Standard with Treasure Map and Pirate Vraska. So I loved playing, like, getting like 6 or 7 treasures into play and then starting to pump out constructs. Yeah, it was great. That was that whole year, Connor. Guilds of Ravnica, Ravnica Allegiance, and even War of the Spark. It was awesome. Awesome Standard. I was on Teamer Rec for that whole chunk, and I actually won a Team Trios event in the Standard seat with my team. It was so good. I won in the finals too. Teamer Rec versus Tempest Gen. Because in the sideboard, I cut out all the Wilderness Reclamations and all the, like, most of the payoffs, and I played Rekindling Phoenixes. I just turned into Teamer mid-range. I ate a lot of the mono blue players alive by doing that. Just turning into Teamer mid-range with, like, infinite removal and sweepers. My main deck, I played 4 of the Shivan Dragonfire and 2 Shocks. Yeah, that was the Esper Hero Standard. Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's go. Oh, God. I hope they don't see it. Oh, it's so bad. Don't do it. Take the Canonist. Yes! Whoo! Oh my god, I wonder if they've ever read Glimmervoid. Now they're gonna, like, have a Nature's Claim? Nope. Oh my god. It's so good. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. Oh. Theoretically I could die this turn, but, like, whew. Oh, okay. I was about to say, let's see them boot up the wrong Ink Moth. Oh, they still might. How careful are they? Okay, they got the right one. So we take 2, but now I can play the Canonist, and that means next turn the most I should take is 7, which is bad. The clenching was quality there. The correct Ink Moth art? Ooh, Brian. I'm gonna have to go ahead and disagree with you there, champ. So 2 mana for Aethersworn, and then the only other thing I could do is play an Emry, but I probably will. I just like the original a lot more. This doesn't look like an Ink Moth Nexus to me. It looks like an Ink Moth, but I don't see what's a Nexus about it. So we've got Canonist. If they have removal for it, we just lose anyway. Emry. Yeah, the tattoo arts are all cool. Like, I think they're awesome. I just don't like them as Magic cards. Like, it's just my usual gripe is, like, it just doesn't look... Not only does that not look like an Ink Moth Nexus, it doesn't really look like a Magic card. It's like, it'd be a really great sleeve. I love that for a sleeve. I love that for a playmat. It's got the Phi on the wings. I mean, it's cool. I'm just hoping not to see... Uh-oh. Could be dead. Most likely dead if they're doing that, because I could just replay that. Wait. Scale Up still doesn't kill me. They need more. But maybe they're just playing the long game? Yeah, okay, so we're going to 1 here. Or 9 poison. Oh, man. I want the cards to look like Magic cards. Me. Right here. Okay, that means we can play Thought Monitor, right? Oh, but they have 2 attackers. Shit. Oh, but Portable Hole takes them off enough mana? 1, 2, 3. Shit. I'm short a bunch of different ways. There's no solution for this, is there? Damn. That was a really good play from them. I guess Teferi, bounce, ignoble, rip a number of cards would do it. Yeah. Well, there's Needle, there's Dispatch, there's a couple different cards that will do it. So, replay Aethersworn with Emry. Well, that we just died to their board right now because we're at 9 poison. So I can go Bauble. There's only 1 Dispatch left. Oh, that sucks. Oh, man, it's so close. I mean, we're not actually dead. It's just like the percentage chance to get out of this is like basically 0. Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do, Halsey. I was just making sure this was the only possible out. Yeah, no. We went up to 9. They had a really good hit that one turn, which is not surprising at all. Like, and shoot. Yeah, Dispatch is not great in this. Or, sorry, Portable Hole is not great in this matchup. This is the reason that I wasn't excited to bring in the Engineered Explosives. I still did it. It's still correct, too. All right, so they had the extra land anyway. So a single removal spell. Wow, they didn't... Okay, well, we're just dead. But that's okay. They played a good game. They had what they needed there. Well done, them. Like, no problem. They crushed us in game 1 on turn 3, and then, Infect is a good deck. No problems. They had a good game, that one. The only reason we were in that game is because they screwed up the Inquisition. So, we should have been way more dead there. So, maybe Glimmervoid is not something I should be playing. That was the first time a Glimmervoid hand would have ever been horribly punishing to me, but my god. That would have been really, really, really bad. So. But in other news, we've been recording this whole time onto my computer, and I haven't noticed any difference in quality. How often is that likely to happen? I mean, maybe more often than I think. I'm not sure. Oh, man. Maybe this wasn't a keep. We'll see. Teams for Rainbow with no downside. Dakkon? Dakkon is interacting with artifacts in here. And being a sorcery speed removal spell that's repeatable and surveilling stuff into my graveyard for Emry to cast. Dakkon just kind of works with artifact Esper. The only card we're splashing into black for at the moment. But I really liked it in a Stoneforge Urza deck that I played the other day. So, just trying it out. Well, I don't think push is necessary. I'd rather run Dispatch in almost every situation. Oh, well, this is a bad hand for this matchup. But we have a good deck for this matchup. That's a really bad draw. Okay. Is there anything to needle out of burn? It's just Arid Mesa or Sunbaked Canyon. I think I need to hit Mesa this game. Oh. No, they don't run 12 fetches. They run 8 Horizon Lands or like 6. This is really bad. Well, at least I can't cast it. Yeah, this feels like it's mono red mid range. Which is like my hand has still been horrible. I just missed the keep. I saw the 2 thought monitors and I thought they were actual spells. Okay, that's okay. This is definitely not burn. I would not call the deck war against burn. And I should have gone white on that. I was worried about it getting blown up. So we need a top deck to get this Dakkon in. If they can't keep dashing... Oh, if we get mooned, I'm toast. But I don't know if these decks play main deck moon right now. They might. Even burn isn't burn, it's sly. Yeah, I guess burn is kind of sly. They revealed it off Bauble. Sorry, I never pay attention. Where's Jiggy to scream at me? Yeah. Everyone's on it. I'm not. I didn't pay attention because my hand was so bad. Like I had no... what do I want to say? Oh, we're just dead here. I had no headspace to deal with the fact that the top of their library was even worse for me. Oh, we found the portable hole finally. So we just got eaten alive there, and it's going to get really bad in game 2. Fun. Well, burn plays 12 creatures. It's not minimal, but yeah, it's certainly not. But post board should be really bad for us. Urza thought point spell. I guess I could cut another Urza, but Soul Guide for Dragon's Rage. I don't think so. I think that's it's something you could do. I don't think I would do. Maybe 1 Teferi. Oh, we need rebukes though. We need counters to beat Blood Moon. Yeah. Vamp Prowess? What? No. Boomer Burn is Eidolon, Goblin Guide, Swiftspear. That's it. That's their creature suite. That's it. That's all they play. The buck stops there. Okay. Yeah. Boomer and Zoomer. All right. I like Luris, but I don't like the warping effect it has on deck construction. Like, I like Luris as a novel thing, but it's obviously way better than that. Man, they're playing like 21 drops? Jesus. Okay. Gonna have to kick the client after this. Oh, I can Metallic Rebuke. No, I can't. Shit. And I wouldn't have been able to. Alright. Don't kill my Emry. One time, opponent. One time. Gotta light up the stage. Yep. Yeah. Uh-huh. One hell of a lineup to say. Yeah, it wasn't bad, huh? Was not bad. If they have Blood Moon here, I get to Metallic Rebuke it, and they lose out on the Lightning Bolt. Nice. Can I put in the Construct and Rebuke it? I cannot. So I lose a Construct here, but I have to. Denied. So they lose a Bolt for this. This actually could win us the game. The fact that they chose to do that way might be a big deal. I mean, you could say they had the nuts, but like they actually lost out really hard at that moment. So I'm going to go ahead and equip the Shadowspear here. Am I? Maybe not. I can't do anything with... No, I think we equip the spear here. No, because if they try to remove the construct with... Next turn we need to have mana from the construct? We do. Oh yeah, that would be the reason to do it. Yeah, because there's just no way I'm going to die. So like, this is just for overall efficiency. And like, I'm not going to take enough damage for it to matter. Maybe this saves the construct in play. Probably not, but... Okay. Resolves. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, that's... I mean, we're just going to get shattered into the ground next turn, and it's just going to be no magic force played here.
It is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters before the start of the rainy season. And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
Oh, for the extra damage. I'm still hoping against Hope Jiggy that I draw a basic plains or island. I have one of each. And then I have 3 colors to EE. So I have a reason that I'm not doing that. It's not fair. It is not fair at all. Your line was almost definitely better. But still. I mean, we can spellbomb... Oh, God. It's over. Double Blood Moon. It's not nasty. It's just, you know, if you're playing, like, literally during deck construction, I was like, man, I'm soft to Blood Moon. And I literally said it before the league. That, oh yeah, Shatterstorm's up 4. No, Shattering Spree is what they play. But I literally said it before the league. I was like, are we cool to just be dead to Blood Moon? And here we are, being dead to Blood Moon. So, yeah. Their clock is incredibly slow. I could still find Island into Thought Monitor or Emry or something. Fuck. Alright. So I guess I gotta play this EE on 1. Yeah, Mono Red Midrange is a very good deck in the format right now. Why not EE on 1? I was holding on to it. I explained in depth why. But now I play EE on 1 because I have better reason to. But it's going to blow up like half my board. But we had a reason to try to beat the Blood Moon. Wasn't a high percentage chance, but there was a line. There's still a world where I could find an engineered explosives and beat the Blood Moon, but not this one. It's fine. It's fine. This deck is just incredibly soft to that deck. We had a good match against Infect. We had an interesting match against Titan. I mean, we shouldn't have won, but we did. But this was just not close. We found the Lava Dart deck. I didn't have an early Esper Sentinel against them to get any value back. We kind of didn't have early removal in any of the games. All right. Back in it. That's all it takes. We're not in it, but like... Yep. You've been dispatched. What are you even going to do with that information, opponent? Huh? You gonna dash a monkey? So do I pop the EE here and lose all of my artifacts? I feel like that line from them was kind of desperate. And I can't play the Esper Sentinel anyway, so yeah, let's go ahead. If Emry lives, Emry lives. If it doesn't, it was never going to, so... What? Damn lag. Didn't even see the bolt. No. That's almost exactly my words, right, Jiggy? Like, there was a lightning bolt. We just didn't see it. Yeah. There's in the log there, and if I looked at the graveyard, you could see it. This is the way our lag looks now. I mean, yeah, this Ragavan's not even doing that much. Yeah. But it just is really crappy to play against. But the more important thing is it's just really, really frustrating on turn 1. And now we have so many dead draws in our deck, right? Like, there's just no way out. Yeah. All right. I'm good here. We stayed in this long enough to try. Right. Yeah, that would be nice, Jiggy. Yes, there you go. Fast as lightning, baby. Yeah, it comes up so fast now, though, that I don't really feel bad about it. Like, sometimes the queue takes longer now than me starting up at Magic Online, so... I have to be Halsey, but it's worth it. It's worth it for the way it plays when we restart. So... Every 2 or 3 matches. So this is not going to be as good of a league as the last time I played this, but like that last matchup was brutal. Infect was close, so I don't feel bad about this so far. Most of the tweaks I made to this deck list feel like they're doing what I want them to be doing. So that's exciting. I'm sure there's a way to make this... no, I'm sure. There is a way to make this mana base much, much, much more resilient to Blood Moons. So if that becomes popular, we might have to do that. You do miss out on the Prismatic Ending for 5 colors. But if we have to do that, we'll do that in the future. Yeah, that would be a part of it, Halsey. But that just means we lose... But if I was going to cut the Glimmervoids, I'd also probably cut the Spire of Industries. Because for me, the appeal of this mana base is being able to go hard on your Prismatic Endings. This opening hand is really awkward. I have to mulligan. If I was on the draw... Yeah, we can keep that. So... I'm not playing Sentinel first because I feel like it's the most likely card to die. And I need this Glimmervoid to live. Is that for me, Brown Trout? I'm doing okay. Thoughtseize. Fuck. Darkslick Thoughtseize. What is this? Well, obviously I should have played the Esper Sentinel. Darkslick Thoughts, so it's not Death Shadow. And I put an Emry on the bottom. It's probably not a... It could be a food deck with main deck Thoughtseizes. I don't know why you'd do that, but... Oh, Lantern? Could be Lantern. Could be Lantern. Yeah, Lantern seems like the best possible bet. Good catch, Frodo. Island? Lantern's no longer a good bet. Rogues? God, I hope not. Fatal Push on top. Oh. Jeez! I put so many lands... Well, they don't have Luris. They won't be Mill. I mean, maybe it's some weird version of Mill. Yeah, I think Mill plays Shores. Maybe it doesn't. Narset Gyre's Reach stuff? Could be. Rogues does exist in Modern. I don't know to what extent. Polluted Delta? Because I just don't want to not use my mana. Maybe I'm supposed to name Narset here. It could be Blue-Black Control. Yeah, the camera is better quality. Absolutely. They're fairies. God damn it. Yeah, we're getting eaten alive this game. Yeah, the camera upgrade is nice. Urza? Could be. Oh, man. How many lands did I go up to? 22? We flooded in a previous game, though. This is just bad luck. Chase? Oh, it is fairies. Inquisition. Well, they won't take the card that matters. Yeah, this is what we're doing here, huh? Alright. Alright. I've had enough. Let's go game 2. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. Huh. Right then. All right. That... let's not talk about that ever again. Just let's just let that one go. Are we calling this card P-hole or portable hole? We're calling this card portable hole. I'm calling this card portable hole because I'm an old man. Thanks for the follow, PepemBR. If you can come up with a good cutesy name for it, I will accept that. Well, no, it doesn't because we're not playing a 14-card sideboard carrying Lich. Portahole? Yeah, Portahole's all right. I like Portahole. Portahole Bowl. The earliest time for Buff Willie was Season 3. Is that the boy who cried wolf? Asshole. No, that's not a good name for it. Oh, when Bart falls down the hole. That's funny. When he, boy in the well. Yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah, the boy in the well. Yeah, for sure. No, does he? I don't think he rips off his shirt, and I don't think he's super buff in that one. Jeez, man, we are just getting sacked on these mulligans. So bad. I can't keep that. This is almost equally as bad. Alright, whatever. Whatever. North Killtown. I mean, I won't make you dig up the clip. I've got the episodes. Oh my god, I can't cast a turn 2 Emry. God, this hand is so bad. Oof. Hopefully Saga is gonna pick us up by our bootstraps, just drag us kicking and screaming through this game. Yeah, no help there. Alright. Ya thieving grease bandits! That'll be good. Next turn. Timestamp around 150. Holy shit. How long is that video? Or is it just jacked Willie, like, in the well? Oh, yeah, that is the first time he rips off his shirt. Yeah. Alright, good catch. Nice. Thank you, Halsey. Good citation. So blue-black at least shouldn't have good tools for construct. So this is definitely going to be one of the matchups where my opponent can correctly just be there and being like, I'm being oppressed. Although they could have Hurkyl's Recall, which is going to suck. But they probably won't have it this turn. So if I play Glimmervoid into Emry, I can have Metallic Rebuke. Which... yeah, perfect. So we're not attacking here, it's not a mistake. We are playing around the Hurkyl's Recall. We can no longer play around the Hurkyl's Recall. But they're pushing a construct. That means they don't have it. I can fight them on this. Might as well. I saw a clip or two of that, and it's the guy who did the old cowboy voiceover thing in Big Lebowski. Oh no. Don't like that. The fact that they didn't go for a construct there is troubling. Yeah, Sam Elliott is... I mean, I like him more than Morgan Freeman, but I like that southern voice. Morgan Freeman is very good. Although you haven't lived until you heard Gilbert Gottfried read the 50 Shades of Grey. Oh, man. Getting dispatched by my former loves. He didn't want... It was a joke on, I think, like SNL or something like that. They had a bit where it was Gilbert Gottfried reads 50 Shades of Grey. It's a good bit. Was it College Humor? They got Gilbert Gottfried on College Humor? Good God, those guys got some pull. I mean, I assume it's difficult to hire Gilbert Gottfried. I don't know. No, I definitely remember the logo and everything, but I'm glad you have the link for those who are curious. Please, no second cryptic command. I can't take it. I can't do it. Yeah, you got the internet knowledge down pat. I mean, you're crushing it today. Happy to have you along. You're my Roybert for when Roybert is absent. He actually might be here right now. Sometimes he just lurks. Roy was my original co-pilot on this stream. You can go back all the way to the beginning, and he was basically here every single time. Just let me be Zoidberg. I got you covered, friend. Hold on. Oh, no. Wrong one. I just got Fallen Shinobi'd. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, Futurama's phenomenal. He raises mustaches? That's a sentence I didn't think I would ever hear. So they have counterspell here is what they've represented. Good draw. Very good draw. Well, I don't like this at all. Is this what I've been doing to people? Oh, God. I should be in jail. That's a very good early Family Guy clip. Oh, my God. Is this what I've been doing to people? Ah. I deserve to be in here. Okay, so we can force them to trade their construct and Urza. So we'll hold the Sentinel, and then then I'm just letting the Fallen Shinobi attack me again. Oh God, what's on top of my deck? Something useful? Oh, but now my creatures are smaller. Portable hole. Nope. God, this is so stupid. I think I have to let the Shinobi hit me again. And just pray it's not that bad. They still have 3 cards in hand, though? Jesus. Holding the Sentinel doesn't make it sound any better. Yeah, I guess so. I just gotta hope that this is gonna be good enough somehow. Did I board out the jump? The jump smash? Yeah, I did. Damn it. Yeah, we're getting crushed by Fallen Shinobi here after not being able to draw any lands in game 1. Please flip some lands. Thank God. They can play an Urza Saga. You got it. And the biggest problem is like all their creatures are small and cheap. If I hold a creature back, no, black, white, blue, green. Yeah, I can Prismatic Ending this for 5. Yep, that's the plan. Just want everyone to know we're gonna cast Prismatic Ending for 5, and I've never been happier. Yes, and. Oh man, they have so much mana left up. One time. Oh, it worked. They still got a lot of blockers. And we're almost dead. And Portable Hole can't hit Brazen Borrower. I feel like Portable Hole's just too small. Like, this is not the first game where this has been a problem. There's a lot of 3-drops floating around. No, I wanted less of you. Glass Casket time? You can't play that card. 1, it won't hit non-creatures. And 2, it's like 2 mana is way worse. Maybe Hole should just be a sideboard card? Well, no. I mean, maybe in another deck, but this deck needs the artifact count badly. So we're just going to 1 here? Yeah. Alright. We got one more. Maybe. Any flash creature will kill me. Okay. Dispatched by a Spellstutter Sprite. That was brutal. So just too much sorcery speed removal there. And counter magic. Just tempoed out. So not the best league here. Especially the last 2 rounds. But I guess these are not the decks we're prepared for. But that's normal Modern. Normal Modern. Hitting nothing but decks that you were unprepared for. I like this deck a lot, but it's been... let's do it after the league, Halsey, because this is the last match. Yeah. Sounds like a good clip. It's Everos, and they know me. They said, hey, mana. We're also both 1-3, so we're playing for the 50 play points. Want to split the 50 play points? Smiley? The dark side of YouTube Family Guy clips. There are some dark ones, yeah. It's not as bad as dark South Park. So South Park goes really grim. Oh, I saw that. Yeah. Yeah. That was really funny. So is Riverdale what I think it is? Is it the remake, the dark, gritty teen remake of Archie's Weird Mysteries that nobody was asking for? And for anyone who doesn't know what that is, go look that up, because it was a time. Yeah, I've been told it isn't, but I wanted it to be that very much. Like, that would be great. Archie's Weird Mysteries. I love to see it. Is that exactly what it is? Because that actually sounds like a good TV show to me. Like, that really sounds like someone actually had a good idea. That was a quality show. Yeah, but based on the characters of Archie comics, the series was adapted by Archie's comics. Yeah, but this doesn't mention anything about the paranormal stuff. Yeah, no. What Archie's Weird Mysteries was like Buffy the Vampire Slayer with Archie characters. Okay, so that's killing my. Oh my god. Okay, fine. God, that's so shit. Just teen drama and murder. Yeah. You need the supernatural element for what I've been referencing. God, that was so brutal. I can't believe we didn't have an extra artifact in play, but it's because we have double portable hole and we're against a control deck. Like, it's tough. They are control deck. They're not Cascade. Okay, well, it's our first league, Carrion Lich. But I don't think I can make it a sideboard card. If we're making it a sideboard card, I'm cutting it. Like, I'm just not playing it. So it's either play Prismatic Ending or play Portable Hole at that point. And we play more proactive cards like 3-Bit Inspector. It's been less than great. I'm really disappointed. Yeah, Dispatch in the main if you want an instant. Prismatic Ending if you are okay with the sorcery. No, I'm not going to waste it. I don't know what they're up to, but... The thing is, they're not playing Cascade. Like, I feel like the Portable Hole should be so good against most of the metagame. We just haven't hit it. And it's like, well, what can you do? Like, we played against someone who's playing... Like, we've played against a league that is just, like, none of the meta decks. Which is fine. I'm not, like... That's normal for Modern. That's not... I'm not, like, oh my god, I can't believe it. But it's just, like... The last time we played this deck, we actually did hit a lot of the meta. And it was better. Mono red mid-range might come back, and that would definitely be a problem. Yeah, like, there's a lot of decks where Portable Hole could be good. So, yeah. Well, maybe not, though. I mean, they have a lot of tools against us. Why the hell is Jughead attractive? Yeah, he shouldn't be. I haven't seen the cast of Riverdale, but I would assume that he would be, like the Chandler Bing casting choice. I wouldn't call this attractive. He's missing the haircut, though. Okay, we're just dead here. We do have the tools. Oh, means my headphones are finished charging. He's just the right type of drag through hell. I mean, if you say so. All right, we got multiple people telling me I'm wrong about the attractiveness of Jughead, but I will go on record saying I don't know how to evaluate male attractiveness. It is a flaw. I am not trying to work on it. I'm not saying I reject the idea of trying to work on it. I'm just saying I'm not actively trying to work on it. Okay. Right, but we're both heterosexual males, or at least I assume you are. Maybe you're some other variety of something, but but I'm also a person, like, I can tell if a man is pretty. Like, like, you know, has that sort of look, but I can't tell if a guy's handsome or attractive. I just can't do it. Male attractiveness is super subjective. I mean, I guess so. George Clooney was the mystery one to me. Benedict Cumberbatch is still a mystery one to me. The only one who pined for Sam over Dean. I mean, as far as I can understand male attractiveness, they both seemed pretty okay. So... Alright, let's not get wear-teared. Benedict Cumberbatch is a great actor. I have no issue with that part. He just looks so sickly. John Cena in Fast and Furious. What about this dude? Oh. I gotta redirect. Vishal Parvani. Or Vishal? I have no idea. Not at all to me, but maybe? Am I wrong, or does he kind of look like the brown version of me? Got that kind of long face. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. But I'm not playing it. He's just got like the long face and like the high eyes, the high bright eyes. Like, I think it's probably a better looking version of me, but still. Nettlecyst? Maul? Batterskull? I'm not assuming this creature lives, so let's get the cyst so we don't get crushed. And then we go land Nettlecyst next turn, and then we'll see if we get... Well, actually, if they kill the Stoneforge, I can play Teferi next turn. Let's see. Oh, right, and they're playing red. I wonder if he's on Yendrik's Miracles list. Not the greatest draw. Apparently there's a spin-off of Riverdale with a witch named Sabrina. You've got to be kidding me. So I can have my supernatural stuff. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Okay then. Guess that's where we're at. So now we're going to get wear-teared, right? Like 10 out of 10? Yep. Like, the hell, man. I'm so sick of this format. I'm not really. It's just like every time I try to do something interesting, it's like, nope, not allowed. Everyone's got the crazy hate for you. I'm not sick of the format. I'm sick of trying to brew in this format. This league has had it out for us, but it feels like almost every league I play with anything that's adjacent to this is similar. Like, I'm just annoyed with this league in particular. And like, we lost the close matchup against Infect, which was a kick in the teeth, but Prismatic Ending, so I should have drawn a card. All right. I'm not giving up yet, but it's just like, I just like these kind of synergy decks, and they're fun to play normally, but it's just like the hate is too good. It's just too good. Ugh. Bad leagues. Yeah. But it doesn't even, like, no, the bigger problem is you can't, there's no hate for Ragavan, DRC, mid-range decks. That you can't hate that deck. It's just too versatile in general. And it has a lot of ways it can pivot. So, yeah. This deck isn't even... This deck isn't even... Chalice of the Void is a hate for Ragavan DRC. Yeah, but it's terrible against Murktide Regent. And they play main deck Artifact Destruction in some of those decks. They're also playing red. So, like... It's... Like... It's so hard to attack those decks. It's really, really hard. Is there anything worth getting here? I brought in Hex Parasite to try to grind, but at the moment it's not looking super good. Archmage Charm my construct? Sure. That's fine. Sanctifier's pretty good hate? Yeah, it's okay. The Murktide deck being the better version of that deck, sure. But I'm not trying to duck out. Sanctifier on Vec is okay hate against those decks. It's okay. Jeez. No, hold on. Cryptic Command, bounce my construct. Yeah. Oh, they're just drawing a card? That's way better for me. Although it might mean they just have a Wrath. Or a Bolt or a Path or something. We'll see. We need to go back to main decking Relic? What? It's blue-white, they always have the Wrath. Now, not a lot of these decks are playing Wraths anymore, but we'll see. If I rip a land, too, I can rebuild afterwards. Alright, I shouldn't have doubted. Shouldn't have doubted. And, like, both my Urza Sagas stone raining me. Like, this is exactly what I've said before. Like, these... Anyone who says Saga is free, it's not free. It's never been free. Well, no, it's not about the Verdict in the list. It's that they should be playing Verdict or some number of Terminus. Alright, I'm done. Am I? No, I have Urzas. And they just went down to 2 cards in hand. They don't have a Planeswalker in play yet. I'm not scooping yet. Yeah, I know. Saga has a massive target on it, but it shouldn't. It shouldn't. It hasn't been performing. Like, I know that it's pretty free for people to put in cards against, though, and I'm sure that's why it does, but it's just like... It's just ridiculous. It's just so frustrating. It's fine. We should just stop talking about it. Alright, just dead here, so 1-4 in that league. But that's okay. Not the end of the world. So, trying to brew with artifacts. Don't do it right now, apparently. Just... And even the kitchen decks are brutal. Yeah, I know, but like for one weekend, and then it just got crushed. Well, that's not true, Mir. It took a while to solve the Saga shells, and the food shells. I cannot watch this version of this video. Hold on. I'll find one. Hating Saga decks is just so easy? Yeah. Mono white. I think mono white non-Hammer Time Prison-esque is a better way to go with this deck. You're talking about your Ethersworn Canonist again. So what were the problems with this deck? So some of the additions are clunky if you start getting taken apart in the early game. Portable Hole was nowhere near what I wanted it to be. So, I mean, it was... But I feel like we ran into a really awkward spread of decks. Also, it should have been really good against the mono red deck, in theory, but we just didn't draw them. So I'm going to keep my eye on this deck. But, oh, and Dakkon did literally nothing. Literally nothing. Never resolved, never killed a single creature, never plussed a single time. But that, I don't think that means the card is bad. It just didn't come up. So I suppose the next version of this that I try, do we ever get a chance to, yeah, I cast it one time. I know I cast it once. I think it got immediately countered. That doesn't really count. But, yeah, this, I mean, it is. This whole league was a small sample size. Aethersworn Canonist was great against Infect. Otherwise, didn't really come in too much. I don't know. I feel like this deck had something good going on because we killed Titan. You would shave on Hole at the very least. I don't know that I would. I think 7 1-mana removal spells is where you want to be. And, like, Prismatic Ending is obviously more flexible. Maybe we could go, like, 1 Dispatch main or 2 over 2 of the holes. But I like having this many cheap artifacts in the deck. Maybe it's like Thraben Inspector could come in. So maybe we just don't need them. And we just get the fourth. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I just think like a lot of early game removal is where you want to be right now. Like maybe we could even try, just for the experiment, we could even try no endings. Cut the blue, add Solidarity. You mean Solitude? Well, then I'm not playing the deck that I want to be playing, though. Because I love Emry, I love Urza, and I love Thought Monitor. Probably good. Yeah, I think cutting the third Urza is probably the right way to be, but it doesn't feel good. Like I want to play 3 Urzas. 3 Urzas is as low as I'm willing to go. Sunlance? I think Sunlance has more problems than Portable Hole does. A lot more. You want a Sunlance deck so bad? Why? I mean, it's kind of funny, but other than that, I don't know. My meta attacking deck is green-red Assault Loam. So I don't know what I'm about to play, but I do know that if you are in the future and on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and check out any of my other videos that you are interested in, and I will see you there.